Hey, you guys ever check Zillow?
Joe, why don't you shut the...
Tell me more about this silly word.
Yeah, it's this website, Zillow.com. You plug in your address, and it gives you an estimate of what your house is worth. But they call it a Zestimate because of the Z in Zillow. How do they... I just don't have that creative bone.
Wow.
Yeah, it says in the 60s, some woman named Doris Billingsley died in my house.
Probably some naggy bitch, right?
Joseph!
You know, they say when someone dies violently like that, their spirit can linger.
What do you mean?
I'm saying you might have a disembodied spirit in your house.
Wow, this is so cool. Have you ever witnessed anything strange there?
Actually, now that you mention it...
Hi, Chris.
Oh, hey, Kristen. What's up?
Not much. I wanted to know if you're gonna go to the dance on Friday.
Nah, probably not.
Oh, that's too bad. I was thinking maybe you and I could go together.
Oh, that's sweet. But like I said, I don't think I'm fit for me. I'm hungry. I might grab a bite to eat.
We all just ate, right?
What's wrong with that kid? Why wouldn't he go out with that girl?
Who knows? Maybe he's gay.
What? No.
We can never know. I say we find out.
You think he could be?
Hey, I've been right about these things before. Remember what I said in 2009?
Bruce Jenner is a man.
No, Brian. That's what the press would have you believe, but he's not.
It took place down here in the basement, so it's probably our best shot at finding something.
I do feel a presence in the air.
Only Lucifer would reveal himself to you, adulterer.
Well, now, I have to warn you, fellas. The only spirits I'm used to chasing are whiskey and tequila.
That's so Joe.
I got scared and tried to run through the wall, leaving a hole shaped like me.
You can't do that in the basement, bud. All right, fellas, I just finished up an EVP session. Let's see if we picked anything up.
What's EVP?
Electronic voice phenomenon. Oftentimes, the human ear can't pick up paranormal sounds, but electronic recording devices can.
Is this whole thing just you beefing into the microphone?
Yeah.
Dad, they did this bit in the Lady Ghostbusters.
Did you hear something?
Stewie, I'm telling you, there's no way Chris is gay.
Oh, why? Because he never hit on you? God, the ego.
Tony Danza has awards?
Name an appropriate price to pay for jeans.
$5?
What year did Bette Midler release You've Got to Have Friends?
Oh, 1972. And it was fabulous!
28 windows of porn playing simultaneously?
Sometimes I pretend I'm at the security desk at the mall, and everyone at the mall is banging each other.
Chris, don't you see? You're so desensitized by all this porn, you're not even interested in actual girls.
What are you doing?
I'm taking this, and we are going to help you start thinking about sex like a normal teenager.
All right, I'll give it a shot. But it's not gonna be...
Okay, guys, now I thought we could try to find the ghost by doing the movie Flatliners.
I've never seen it.
Me neither.
Oh, my God. All right, we are stopping everything right now and watching Flatliners. I'm glad we switched to Caddyshack.
You know what, Peter? I think I've had enough ghost hunting.
I'm done, too.
Yeah, I'm out.
Wait, why are you leaving?
Because all you do is screw around. We've been...
What are you doing? Turn that light back on.
Have a good night, Peter.
Quagmire, help! Someone help me! Hey, open this door! Don't leave me alone with the ghost! Hey! Help! 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 Help!
Peter, are you okay?
I was down here all night. So dark.
Oh my God, Peter, your hair, it turned white.
What? Well, I'm a fat dad with white hair now. Time to become an issue at Hooters after 9 p.m.
So, how'd you get white hair again?
He was scared of a ghost.
Yes, I remember hearing about this in mid-school. Or was it a Scooby-Doo?
You think it's gonna stay, Dr. Hartman?
No, it's going to be Dr. Ramirez now. I'm taking my husband's name.
I'm talking about Peter's hair.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wedding on the brain. But as for the white hair, I'm afraid it's permanent.
I don't know why you'd ask me that. I mean, I don't know anything about that. How does one even go about dyeing one's hair? I've never heard of anything so crazy.
Let me get that for you, Doctor.
What? Oh, no, I'm not a...
Morning, Doctor.
Wow, Peter, they all think you're a doctor because of your white hair. I have to say, it does make you look more distinguished.
Really? Huh. Well, maybe this will be a good thing after all. Like a god...
I'm Robert Dibadoo. So long, Stinkies. Not that I would know.
All right, Chris, it's going to take a few steps to get you off hardcore porn. Now, the first step is softcore porn, where nothing really happens.
Oh, wow, she is just riding that guy's belly button.
Yep, that's all we had. The movie Daryl.
Was it any good?
It was okay.
Grandpa, what are you doing here?
Using the bathroom. Where do you keep the nets that you put on the bottom of guys' balls to stop them from dunking in the water?
What?
What do you mean, what? Where do you keep the nets that you put on the bottom of guys' balls to stop them from dunking in the water?
What's all this?
Well, a lot of kids' first foray into sex is looking at someone else's porn stash. So here's a stack of water-stained Playboys that I found in a locker at the town pool bathroom.
Wait, I'm clicking on this thumbnail, but the video isn't opening.
No, that's a...
All right, I got next round. Hey, Tom, you okay?
She left me. Another sign from the universe that I'll never find love. You've got a way about you. A certain trustworthy quality. You know, we've got an opening at the station for a senior analyst. I think your white hair would be perfect for it.
Wow, really? What do I do?
You just act like everyone else is an idiot and shout over them. That way you
Shut up, I get it.
Terrific. Hey, why don't you come down to the station tomorrow and...
I know where you work.
Again, terrific.
Wow, this is awesome. I'm gonna get a rose.
We're getting to that, Peter. Derek, that's why I've decided to give you this rose. Evan, getting to see your softer side was truly...
Excuse me, I hate to be a bother, but do you know if I'll be receiving a rose? Because if there's a further delay, I believe something's gonna happen that will put me out of contention for a rose. And that thing just happened.
Great reporting, terrible eyes. Switching gears now, I'd like to talk about the crime situation here in Quahog. Joining me now is white-haired contributor Peter Griffin. Peter, what are you hearing about crime in Quahog?
You know, not much.
Not much? Excuse us for one moment.
Crime is way up. And you know why? Because of immigrants. I say, as Americans, we should all take a pledge to kick them out.
Only pledge I stand for is Lemon Pledge.
Peter Griffin, white hair, very credible. Thank you so much. Coming up, Lost Dog Comes Home. One day.
Peter, what the hell do you think you're doing? Who says you can just make things up and call them facts?
Tom Tucker did. He kissed me.
You have a responsibility as a member of the press to report the news accurately. You can't just say crazy things that aren't in any way true.
Yeah, leave that to the yahoos in D.C.
Chris, welcome to the lingerie department.
What are we doing here?
When I was young, seeing these half-naked mannequins was all I needed to get me going. What's the end game here? Him walking around Macy's with a chub? No, we've got to reset his arousal meter. He needs to be able to use his imagination again. Any of these mannequins doing anything for you, Chris?
I don't know.
We want to welcome back our new permanent senior analyst, Peter Griffin, and his white hair. What's the latest on crime in Quahog?
Tom, crime is up.
Wow, how high?
All the way to the top.
Whoa, the top. Has it ever been all the way to the top?
Be like 11. I'm not even kidding.
Peter Griffin, white hair, very credible. Thank you so much. Coming up, we'll tell you where to look when a person has a birthmark on their face. So, Chris, have you weaned yourself off of internet porn?
Wait, I thought the whole point was to not wean myself off.
No, Chris, I mean, have you stopped... Never mind. You ready for...
And for sure, this is a real date, and me and the popular kids aren't gonna thrill kill you tonight.
I think Chris is gonna be just fine. Which is more than I can say for our pizza. Oh, man.
Lego, Lois, and I will thank you to Lego of mine.
Peter, fake news is a real problem in this country right now, and I really don't want my husband contributing to it.
Maybe you're right. It doesn't feel good lying all the time. I guess I just like all the attention that came along with having white hair.
Well, I don't think that's the kind of attention you want, and it's certainly not the kind of attention I want for our family.